Excuse me. Hello, everyone. It is High Priestess Jamila, and happy Halloween time to you guys. So, today is the great carving of the pumpkins. Every year, it is a tradition in my family, okay? A tradition that I started, okay? It's a tradition in my family. We love Halloween around here, and we carve pumpkins and we eat the seeds because they are very, very rich in manganese. Also, the magical properties of pumpkins. Pumpkins are very magical, okay? If you remember, they use pumpkin symbolism in Cinderella, okay? So it was a pumpkin that transformed her. A pumpkin was transformed into a carriage, which represents progression, movement forward, prosperity. Pumpkins bring in good luck. Making jack-o'-lanterns and lanterns are very magical. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Hello. Where are you at? I can see a thumbs up, but I can't really see y'all in here yet. So um make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And I am back up on Etsy. So if you guys need to reach me for a consultation or whatever it is, or a reading, the link to my Etsy page is below. Okay. I do have a few of my spell workings on Etsy. Just a few, okay? But you definitely want to get a consultation first. Even if you're ready to pay the same day, you want to get a consultation first, okay? All right. I'm gonna give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here, and I'm gonna start getting set up. Well, I'm already set up. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right. So this is a money lantern road opener, is what I'm doing. And this is going to be set up just like this in my little altar area. Okay, this is going to be set up just like this in my little altar area. The only difference is that I'm going to carve this white pumpkin. Okay, so we're getting ready to do that now. I hope that you guys enjoy this. Hit that thumbs up. I'm not sure who this is trying to call me. Hold on a minute, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so sorry about that. I had gotten a phone call. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do for this spell working is when I get everything set up, I'm just kind of showing you guys the general setup, and then I'll probably back because I'm gonna do like a pumpkin display. I have a total of one, two, three, four pumpkins, one of them being this white one, and I've got two others, and I just carved a jack-o'-lantern, so I'll be showing you guys that later. Um, as far as for magical properties and magical energy behind carving pumpkins, I believe that they scare away evil spirits and they bring blessings to homes. Okay, this is my experience. I noticed that even the spell work that I do for clients around this time of the year, it is very potent, very powerful. In fact, there's a lot of people that, as we go closer to Halloween, this is when we start to get set up for spell work. So I am accepting consultations around this time, and I encourage you guys because um, Old Hallows Eve is where the veil is thin. And as we draw closer to it, it's getting thinner. So this can be especially useful for magic because your ancestors are roaming around, and There's a lot of spirits, but the downside to that is that there can be a lot of negative spirits that you got to deal with. Okay. And, so anyway, you guys, thank you for coming in. Hey, thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. So I'm sitting here listening to Halloween music because y'all know that I am. And you know what, guys? I'm going to tell you something. The one thing that I always let witches know, no matter what it is that you're dealing with at that time, you always want to celebrate in some kind of way. In particular, you definitely want to commune with the ancestors and work with your spirits around this time of the year. Okay. Um, so we're doing a money lantern, and this can be used even if you're not blocked, but but you want to grow or you want to manifest more. You can use this, but this is also a hey, okay, close the door, honey. Close the door. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. All right. So I've also got so the first thing that you want to do is you want to have your candles. White candles and orange candles are really, really good for um, road opening, and then also green. Okay. But we're going to make this all white. I do have some herbs here. I've got some wormwood. Wormwood is very, very good for removing blocks. Okay. Lemongrass, some beetroot, some bay leaves, some fennel, and I got some vervain too. Okay. Vervain is going to be one of the ingredients that you definitely want to use on this one. Okay. And then, of course, we have a petition. So I'm just going to start carving this pumpkin. Um, these little small pumpkins can be a bit of a challenge to carve, but it's definitely doable. You just want to make sure that you don't brutalize it and cut holes in it and stuff to where, so I always use my athame for carving my pumpkins. Everybody and their mama want to start calling. If you calling for work or following up with me, I'll get you when I'm done with this. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. We can stick it back on there because I have the stem. You can take some glue or either some honey or something and stick that back on there. Okay. So you get these little bitty tiny seeds. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to roast these. I might. I already have a bag of seeds that I'm planning on roasting. Okay. So this is what the inside of the pumpkin looks like. Y'all can feel free to chat, you guys. What are y'all doing? Are y'all at work? Some of y'all at work. So here's the thing. If you're doing this to unblock yourself, you definitely want to start with a unblocker bath. Those are, you know what? I've got a bunch of napkins and I didn't bring them over here. Well, I'll just use this towel. Okay. So I seriously did not mean to break the stem off, but that's okay. We'll stick it back up there. All right, so I'm just gonna dig my fingers in here. You know what? These are definitely easier to carve, easier than the bigger ones. But You do want to consecrate it and everything. Everything has already been consecrated. Man, this one has a lot of seeds in it. I usually start doing these way earlier, but I find that the earlier you do it, the the earlier that you do it, the faster the pumpkins will start going bad. Okay, because they will start going bad. And I always take mine outside. Over here in Georgia, we've got these big bugs and cicadas and stuff. Y'all know it's cicadas over here. So, and they're all year round, them big, I call them bugs. So there's always this little thing inside of the pumpkin. It's like a, and I always get that out because this is a money lantern and we want to be able to fit a tea light down in here. Okay. I'm going to try to get this out of here. You kind of want to maybe possibly get a scooper. Okay, there we go. That was easy. All right, so you want to remove that because your tea light won't sit in there properly if you don't. Okay. It's today's date. The heck? Okay, I don't know what this is. Some kind of, okay. All right, sorry, I had to write some other stuff down. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is figure out which is the best place, and I think this is going to be the best place to. So we're just going to carve a dollar sign in it, and you want to be very careful because I am using a magic marker or a black marker. Okay, what y'all think of that? Y'all think I did a good job on that? Okay, and then we're going to start carving it. You want to just be very careful because this is a small pumpkin. Okay. Oh, shit. Well, I already messed it up, y'all. No, it's okay. I'm tripping. It's all right. It's all right. Yeah, this can be a little challenging using this kind of knife that I'm using. You really want to, if you got one of those pumpkin carving kits, because, I don't usually see people trying to carve these particular pumpkins because they're probably very challenging to do. And then I almost stabbed myself. Okay. With doing a dollar sign in a pumpkin, and you know what? You can use whatever room. There's other rooms that you can use that might be a little bit um, easier than a dollar sign. A dollar sign can be very challenging, but it can be done. So, what I would do is concentrate on the S first and then do um, the rest of your carving. Okay, yeah, that is. There we go. Okay, so that's good. There is some extra little pieces in here. Jacob came running in here. I'm going to do the other pumpkins with the kids, but little kids like Jacob can't really do this. They can help dig out the stuff in the pumpkin, but as far as them trying to carve a pumpkin, they need to be a little bit older. Or either maybe use one of those pumpkin carving kits. I wouldn't try to let Jacob, use a knife that would that would just not be good. So, but this is something fun you can do with the kids for Halloween. Instead of sitting there focusing on your issues and your problems and stressing over it. Okay. Try to push that down in there. All right. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more pronounced. Then I'm going to attempt to carve some of because I always use a magic marker and I try to cut like all of the black that I painted on there. Next time I'm going to get me some washable markers. And these Akames are very, very sharp. You have to be careful with these, boy. They come to you sharp. I know all of mines usually do. All right. So there is the dollar sign. Yay. Hit the thumbs up. That's so cute, isn't it? Isn't that creative? Okay. So we don't want the petition. We are using a petition. We don't want the petition to, get all nasty. So we'll just put the petition underneath it. Okay. Underneath the pumpkin. And I've already been charging it, but what you want to do is you want to say magic pumpkin, bring me prosperity, or and you just want to put your magical intent in it. Good grief, my phone is ringing off the hook, y'all. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start putting herbs and money. I'm going to put coins inside of this, okay? Because coins bring in their own energy. And I got like four quarters, some dimes. You can't put too many inside of here because it's so tiny. You can put as many as you want. We're going to consecrate these coins to bring prosperity and abundance. And then I'm going to put them inside of here. You know what? Hold on a minute. We'll put a few herbs. Okay, wormwood for any unblockings. Vervain to chase away bad spirits. Beth root to remove any hexes or vexes. I'm going to put a little bit of fennel in here too. And fennel is going to empower the spell. Okay. And then lemongrass to open the road. Hey, new viewers, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for coming. All right, now we're gonna put, and you can put more, whatever it is that you're trying to do, bring good spirits. You can put, you put a little bit of, I'm gonna put some bay leaves in here too for good luck. And bay leaves are so good for money. So I'm gonna put some cinnamon in there. And believe it or not, y'all, when you light your candles and stuff, when you light your tea light inside of here, it's gonna smell so good. Like it puts off an aroma, and the herbs help it put off an aroma as well. And then we're gonna put bay leaves in here. And we're also gonna take a couple of pumpkin seeds. Now, whatever it is that you're wishing for in your magic, you want to put it on the base. So everybody's always wishing for money, but you can also wish for protection. You can wish for happiness. Okay. Good luck. I can't seem to find my other thing of bay leaves. I know I have another bigger thing of bay leaves than this. But I may have taken it either downstairs or something. Ain't no telling what I did with them bay leaves, y'all. So we just gonna use whatever we got here. Okay, for protection and good luck. Oh, one other thing is red clover. Where's my red clover at? I know I just had it. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Allergies. Ugh, okay. I must find my red clover. I know it's around here somewhere because I just used it. Literally, I just used that stuff. Some kind of weird optical illusion that's happening. Up, you know what? And it was. Here it is. It was sitting right next to me. Oh, okay, y'all. My nose is itching. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of red clover in there for good luck. Now we're going to put our coins in there. And you don't really want to leave these unattended because you've got herbs in here and they could potentially catch on fire. But we're going to put enough quarters in here to um, sort of, ground it or whatever. Okay. So that, like I said, so that the tea light can sit inside of there. Okay, it's a bunch of people trying to contact me all of a sudden, y'all. I was going to put some marshmallow root in here, but my marshmallow root is definitely hiding from me. So, all right, we're going to consecrate a tea light. We're going to put a tea light inside of here, okay? Okay, so that's what it's going to look like inside. Uh-oh, I'm moving stuff around. Okay, let me put those back in their place. And then I'm going to let me put that right there. So one other thing that I'm going to do is take a couple of pumpkin seeds. And you want to dry them off. Trying to dry these really good. Because if it's any moisture on them, you can't really write on them. So, like I said, when you're drawing stuff on these pumpkin seeds, they need to be dry all the way. I'm just carving some runes and stuff in it. Okay, so that can be a little challenging, but it's probably the most difficult part. And then put them inside of there. I think the second one, this will probably take maybe 30 minutes, 20, 30 minutes. All right, and put this to the side. I'm going to take and consecrate my candles. Consecrate this candle, cleanse it of all negative energy. Charge it with the intent of abundance, prosperity, good luck, good spirits. And if you're doing a road opener, and this is basically what this is a money unblocker, is you want to say you're charging these candles with the intent to remove any blockages or to open the road. Okay. Consecrate this candle to remove all, cleanse it of all negative energies. Okay. These are both good. So you want to write on the candle, open the road, put your name on it for whatever. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to do, which usually does involve money. Okay, it's just you know, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do without money. I'm pretty sure that, well, there are. I'm not even going to say that there are a lot of things that you may want to do that doesn't involve money that you may want to do a spell for it. Okay, but that's not what we're doing right now. Oh, and if you guys have your own business, get some of this yellow dock root. This stuff is amazing. I've been putting this stuff in my bath. Okay, we want yellow dock root to bring us good business. Okay. Hello, new viewers. Hit that thumbs up. Thank you for coming. Are y'all chatting with me today? Nope, no chatters. That's okay. Now, with doorway spells, you do want to use your visualization, your intent. Your intent is partially going to be from your visualization. But what I find that helps with prosperity spells is to say it and to call it into you and say, I am ready to receive. I am open to receiving. This is going to help with your energy. This is going to help, make it'll help your spirit be open, because sometimes, when you're doing an unblocker, a lot of times there's blockages that are within you, or maybe blockages within others. Okay. Um, or maybe there's some sort of communication issue or something. Okay. Or either whatever it is. Now, I do work with the elements. So there's a lot of other things that I do. before I come on here. But, you know, this is the basis of it, however you know, do your work. I do this every year and I'm always good, you know, especially with the holidays and going into the new year. Okay, I'm gonna take some honeysuckle. I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit inside of there. So honeysuckle brings attraction, okay, and then also good spirits. So I'm just gonna rub the candles down. All right. Uh-oh, my babies are contacting me. Let me get, I can't rush this, y'all, because I don't know about y'all, but I'm enjoying this. Up, it's only 3 of y'all in here. Y'all leaving me. Oh no. Well, thank you to the 3 people that are here. I appreciate your presence, okay? Wish I had my dragon's blood. Got a little bit left in here. Okay, so wormwood. Wormwood is one of those herbs that are missed. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, you guys. Y'all making me miss y'all. Where y'all at in the chat room? Or y'all just, y'all fingers ain't working today? That's okay. I appreciate you watching. All right, we're going to do some lemongrass. We're going to grind up some herbs as much as possible. I have electrical herb grinders that will grind up the herbs to a powder. But, you know, it'll just grind them up really fast. Okay, bay leaf. But I don't know where I put it. And if it is somewhere, it's probably not charged up. So we're not even, we're just going to do it the old fashioned way. All right, so we got some bay leaves here. Bay leaves and then some cinnamon. Now, nutmeg is really, really good as well, you guys. I've got some nutmeg. I need to find it. But I also have some cloves. Okay, cloves is going to be an herb that you want to use, especially this time of the year. Oh, y'all are giving me a lot of love. Thank you. I always like to count numbers. Y'all know I love numerology. Okay, I am going to attempt to find in this box I'm going to attempt to find oh, you know what? I've been looking for this stuff. I wonder how much of it I have left. Okay. I need to just clear all of this stuff out of here. Good grief. Now that is a mess. I know that I had some nutmeg, but I'm not going to spend a bunch of time trying to find it because yeah, yeah, we'll be fine without the nutmeg, but I did find some glitter. Yeah. I need to organize this box. I got papers and stuff and Good Lord. Oh, okay. So we're going to hold off on the nutmeg, which will be fine. Okay. If I'm grinding herbs for something to come to me, then I do it in a clockwise fashion. If I'm doing it to push things away, then I'm going to do it in a counterclockwise. Okay. Okay. These bay leaves don't exactly want to respond to the mortar and pestle. All right, so I'm just going to take those ingredients and sprinkle them over the candles and in the pumpkin. Doesn't matter if the herbs doesn't all the way stick to it, just as long as, because this is consecrating. We're still consecrating and charging. The more time you take to concentrate and charge your candle, the better and the faster candle magic will work for you. Okay. All right. So we have our beautiful candle holders that I do sell, but you know, so, and I've cleaned them out and everything because these can get really, really messy. You want to clean them out. You know what I forgot? I forgot one herb. Yellow dock root. What do y'all do on Halloween? I know that what me and my family do is I always make like some Rice Krispie treats. I always get a bunch of treats and a bunch of candy. And I usually cook something, and I make treats for the kids and we watch scary movies. Don't really do a lot of trick-or-treating anymore. I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather just buy my candy and make my treats and just kind of have a party. Okay. All right, we're going to take that yellow dock root. Okay. Um, I always burn the end of my candles. It works just as fine. But some people like to have like they do have those candles, though the candlestick stickers where you can stick them down in there. I've got some that I use to make candles with, but it's different if you're doing it this way. So I just kind of hold it until it dries and then it's stuck there. Okay. And that was interesting. Okay, we need to do more. That obviously wasn't. There's like a little well that collects down here, and evidently it wasn't enough wax. So there we go. I'm going to put this up on my table. And actually, I think I'm going to set it up over there in the east side. You can either do this in your altar room or you can do this in your living room or anywhere in your house. You can set up this money lantern, okay? Sitting it by your front door. If you have like a little table, you can sit it at the front door. But I like to have my stuff set up somewhere where I can see it, you know. All right, I'm going to attempt. Maybe I can use wax. I think I'm going to use wax for that. So I'm going to hold off on that. All right, these are good. You want to get them as straight up as possible. You want to take the time to do that, okay? But, you know, if you're doing it yourself and you just want to, you know, do it any kind of way, it's your project if you want to do it yourself. I do offer work for people. So, yeah. So if you guys want to contact me, the link is below. I do a lot of root chakra work for people around this time. I noticed that a lot of people are coming um, to deal with their financial stuff, okay? So this floor is not really level. Now these candlesticks, they have like a little ring, and I like to pay attention to the direction that I point the ring. And for road openers, okay, I like to have them both facing outward, okay? Either to the east and the west is typically the my preferred, but you can also do it south to north if you want to do that. But I think this is efficient because I'd rather do it this way. Okay. So that's typically how I do all of my road openers. This music is nice too, y'all. Hit the thumbs up for this music. Okay, so we're going to first light our tea light and light our lantern. Yay. This is going to be so nice at night. Now, this is, like I said, this is a little bitty tiny pumpkin. So when you put the top on it, it could potentially become a fire hazard. So you might want to not do that, but I think it's fine. I don't think that it's touching the top. If it is, just take it off, okay? And then you can just do it that way. But I want to um use something to stick this because I love this stem. Trying to think of what I can use for that. Could use either candle wax or honey. I don't really want to use glue, but you can. It's not going to hurt anything. But I try to use as many natural products as possible when I'm doing work. But, you know, obviously, that's not going to always be possible. Okay, I have a lot of stuff on my hands. Oh, honey, come out of there. There we go. That might stay. Yeah, if I do it like that, it will. Okay. All right. And then you just light your candles. I'm not going to do that on camera, but what I am going to do is go ahead and put the petition underneath it. You just want to focus on your intent and fold the petition either 3 or 4 times. Okay. Depends on what you're doing. If you are trying to do something like move, which people usually use road openers for moving, but believe it or not, a lot of times you do have to get like a subconscious blockage remover, which this is that as well. Our stem is having issues. So I might have to use some candle wax on that. That's okay. I'll just wipe it off. Maybe it'll stay like that. Who knows? Okay. We'll figure it out at some point. Don't have to be stressed about it. Um, I'm gonna get this thing set up somewhere else. So I'm actually not gonna light the candles, but this is pretty much what the general setup looks like. Why is this stuck to here like that? Snagging onto my thing and irritating me. I am gonna use some cinnamon sticks. I've got like tons of these. I've gotta go downstairs and get the rest of them though. But I'm gonna light this over in the area that I want to light it at and get everything set up because I have other pumpkins that I'm gonna use. But this is the standalone spell, and the other pumpkins will just help to empower the work even more. So I'll come back probably, I'd say maybe about 20, 30, 45 minutes, and I'll do a quick showing you guys. It'll be a part 2. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the love and the thumbs up. Make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. All right. Happy holidays to all of y'all. Ain't that so creative though? That is so cool, isn't it? All right. I will see y'all later. Love and light.